Boy, now you make me float, float, boy, really give me high.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, hey girlies! So today's video is going to be a chit chat. Get ready with me. I have a ton to talk to you guys about today, so let's go ahead, get into this makeup, hang out together, chat a little bit. I love filming these videos because I feel like I'm on FaceTime with you guys, so we can just kind of like talk together, and all of your responses in the comments are kind of like the feedback throughout the video. So feel free to comment every time you have something to say as I'm like talking in this video, because I would love to hear you guys' opinions on everything I'm talking about today. I just put this wig on real quick, y'all. I tried to have an appointment to go and get my hair done, but tell me why they were trying to charge me $850 just for the wig. They're really wild out here with these wig prices. Like, girl, I will go on uni wigs, I will go on, you know, those little wig shops that are on TikTok all the time. I will go on there, get that coupon, and get myself a $150 lace front, and then I'm gonna do it at home. Like, they are really crazy. They are bugging trying to charge almost $1,000 for a wig, and then you still have to pay them to install it. A lot of people tell me, girl, why don't you just wear your own hair, like rock the natural hair? I try to, but like, girl, I don't know how to like get rid of those little like feathers at the back of my head. Like, I'll like lay everything down nice and like it looks cute, but then the back of my head, my hair just curls right back up and it does not lay flat. Like, no matter what I do. I have tried mousse, I have tried hairspray, I have tried gel, I have tried literally everything, and my hair in the back will just not stay down, so it ends up just completely ruining the look altogether. Like, I tried blow drying it straight, and then, or even straightening like the ends of the hair. But please let me know in the comments below if you have any, like, even like link videos below. Like, I will literally like copy and paste it into my browser. Like, if you know a good excuse me, I'm gonna be doing that a lot. As you guys know, I have double nose piercings, so they're like flipping inside out. I still need to get new jewelry for it. If you live here in Vegas and you have a good, well, I'm not gonna be here for a while, just for future reference, I guess. If you have a wig girl out here, or you do wigs, you do hair, or if you do braids, girl, I'm looking for someone to do braids here. So if you're in Vegas and you do braids, please let me know, because I've been trying to get some large knotless braids done to my hair ever since I got my hair done in Spain, which they didn't do the best job. Some people were clocking me on my braids like, girl, what is this, what are these feed-ins, like, what's going on? You know what, I paid $50 for those braids. I got a $50 job. Braids that, you know, you pay for what you get. If I would have paid someone like $250, then yeah, they would have definitely like went in on the hair, but like they ain't gonna do much for, you know, under $100. So speaking of Spain, people are like, girl, what's going on? When the hell are you going back? Bitch, I'm going tomorrow. I'm literally going tomorrow. Oh my gosh, I'm finally going back. You guys are gonna probably end up watching this video the same day that I film it, because I haven't posted and I haven't felt good in so long. So I'm excited to be here. So yeah, like, I'm probably gonna end up posting this video, and then like tomorrow I literally leave. But this time, oh my god, like, we're all over the place. So let me like explain the whole situation, because I feel like people are like low-key confused. They're like, are you splitting your time between Spain? Are you going there and staying there? Like, what's happening? Me and Anthony's idea was to split our time between Spain and the United States. The days that we like fly in and fly out are like the most affordable days. Like, believe it or not, you guys can fly all the way to Spain for $300. Like, you just have to look. And like, my best advice is get a VPN and put as if you are in the UK, or put that you're in India, and you will get the lowest prices. I get most of my flights on Google Flights, because it like goes through Kayak, Expedia. They literally search like every single like browser and finds you like the best deals. Because if you use Expedia or Booking or like any of those little websites, they won't show you the lower rate airlines, because they want to get like the most money out of you. When you actually go on Google Flights, they'll show you like all these other airlines that are available that you might have not even known existed, and they're still good quality. Like, you might not be able to find a WestJet or Air Canada flight on Expedia, but it'll be there on Google Flights. So that's how we're getting all of our, like, you know, more inexpensive flights, and that's how I'm able to travel so often, because you guys, I am not a millionaire. Like, I know a lot of these influencers really went that far as to making all that money, but like, I made a lot of poor decisions financially, if I'm gonna be honest. And I also just, I was never like up there. I wasn't going on tour. I feel like I was never on that level of social media. Don't get me wrong, I'm still very grateful for everything that like I have. I'm just saying, like, I was just never on like that level that a lot of these like influencers got on. So I feel like a lot of people are assuming that I'm over here like spending like $30,000 or like $20,000 like this, like on all these trips and stuff. But like, no, I'm finding really good deals to make it affordable. If any of you guys are planning on going on like an international trip, bitch, I'm bored, hit me up on Instagram in the DM and say, hey girl, like these are the dates that I'm going. Like if you could help me find like a cheap flight or whatever, girl, I'll help you if I have nothing to do. Like, bitch, I'm bored. So back to what I was saying, where are we actually going to be going this time? We're actually going to Italy this time. We decided that we would go there instead, just because where we were staying, we are going to eventually go back to Spain. Don't get me wrong, we're going back to Spain, but we want to do 2 weeks in Italy and just kind of like explore and stuff, because all we ever did was go to Rome, and we are going to land in there, but we're going to take trains to like Venice, Florence, Milan, like, you know, we're going to get on a train and go and explore a couple cities. We're gonna pick probably like 2 or 3 of them and then train to those and stay those for a couple of days, and then eventually we will end up back in Spain. So a couple years ago I actually did end up going to Madrid, and it's so weird because like, girl, I blacked out that trip. Like, I forgot that I even went on that trip, if I'm gonna be honest with you, until one day I was on my Expedia and it was like, oh, like your previous trips, you went to Madrid. I was like, what? Honestly, I probably don't remember it because it was so boring. Like, because Madrid is boring, but because like the trip was just, we didn't do anything. The person that I went with, like, we just stayed in the hotel the whole time, walked around a couple times and got drunk. And I know that probably sounds like a lot of fun to some people, but like, no. Don't spend thousands of dollars to go and get drunk somewhere else when you could just get drunk at home for free. Like, I want to walk around, I want to explore. And I feel like my last like 2 trips to Europe, I just didn't give it my all. When y'all see these motherfucking vlogs, I'm about to go in, like I'm recording every angle of everything. I'm gonna make this look like a travel channel when I do those vlogs. When y'all see this first vlog in a couple of days, y'all gonna be like, okay girl, you stepped it up. She really gave us something else. It's like, I just want to like upgrade my like editing skills and everything, and like not just give you guys like a hey, like from wherever type thing. But yeah, like I was saying, we're gonna be going to Madrid after we go to Italy, and then after that we're gonna go back to where we're actually living, or where we stayed last time in Spain, which is called Tenerife. It's part of the Canary Islands, and it's just a really like nice little like beachy vibe, and the price is pretty inexpensive compared to the rest of Spain as well. You can get an entire month there for $1,200, and you can't even get a 1-bedroom apartment in America for $1,200. Well, I won't say all of America, but everywhere except the middle part. Here in Vegas right now, 1-bedroom apartments are going for like $2,000, and that is wild to me because I don't even pay that for my mortgage. I'm gonna be real, like I got lucky when I got this house. I got it when like the market low-key crashed, so I got my house for a much cheaper price, but now everything is like going up, and like they're making it impossible for anybody to even buy a home anymore, I swear. Anyways, I feel like I'm jumping all over the place. I hope you are following along somehow. But yeah, we're gonna go to Tenerife again, and then after that probably just stay there for a couple weeks and then go somewhere else. I really want to go to London and see my friends, so we're probably gonna end up going over there too, just for a couple of days. That's kind of like the plan when it comes to travel. I know it was a little bit confusing because we're kind of like bouncing all over the place, but that's just what we're doing right now. We're doing it while we're young. We're doing this while Nyla is still young, because obviously like traveling like this is going to be a lot more expensive and a lot more difficult when she's older. A lot of people tell me like, oh my god, Vanessa, like we love how like you didn't let having a baby just like stomp you. But like, you have to remember that I am in a completely different position than most women. Like, I'm able to work from home. A lot of people don't have this kind of freedom, so I'm so grateful for you guys every single fucking day, because like, because of you guys I'm able to spend this amount of time with my daughter, and I don't have to stick her in a daycare or anything. But speaking of work, Anthony recently got himself a little part-time situation, so he's not going to be at home anymore as much. He helps so much with Nyla, if I'm going to be honest. Like, you guys know I have my anxiety, I have my things that I deal with, so sometimes I just got to take 30 minutes to myself and just go sit down somewhere. And I'm not going to be able to take that 30 seconds or 30 minutes to myself no more. You guys can see like the recession is happening, and just because I'm an influencer doesn't mean I'm not going to be affected. Like, if these brands don't have any money, they're not going to have any money to sponsor me. So we're making good financial decisions. or better ones at least. One being, if you watch my, like I said, this video is going to end up coming out before my next smoke with me that I filmed literally 2 weeks ago, but it was a sponsored video and the brand still hasn't approved it, so the kind of like the story that I'm telling is going to kind of like be a little off, but I'm still going to post it. Which also, that video got marked as 18 plus, so I hope you guys have 18 plus YouTube accounts, because if you don't, you're not going to be able to watch the video. It's a smoking video. I guess they all get flagged now as 18 plus. In that smoking video, I'm kind of telling you guys about how, I don't want to like ruin the whole video, but one part of it I do mention that I've been wanting to like possibly get rid of my car and get something like a lot more affordable, because my car payment every month is low-key over the top. So I was like, maybe I should, you know, try to get into something cheaper. So yesterday I actually went to the car dealership, you know, telling them like, hey, this is my situation, I want something cheaper. And girl, the market is so bad right now that they try to put me in a 2015 Subaru for $600 a month. Like, just go ahead and like, if you want to open up Google real quick and look up how much does a 2015 Subaru Outback cost. It cost about $20,000, right? $23,000. And they were telling me $500, $600 a month for 84 months. I said, what deal are you trying to fucking close right now? I'm pretty sure, if my math is like, I'm not the brightest, but I'm pretty sure that's around $50,000. This man tried to make me buy the car twice and a half. I can't with these fucking car dealerships, man. Like, I go in there telling y'all like, hey, like, I want to lower my payment. And you want to tell me $600 for a Subaru? A $20,000 car, you're going to try to make me somehow pay $50,000 for it. You guys, like, please be careful when you go in these freaking dealerships, and don't let them just like tell you anything and be like, okay, this is my only option. No, you can take your happy ass to a different one where they're not going to try to pull some shit like that. But I didn't have time because I went late in the afternoon and it was already freaking 4:30 by the time they wasted all of our time. So I had to go right back home, because all the dealerships were going to close in like an hour and a half, and I didn't have enough time to, you know, be able to go and check out some more options. So I've decided as of right now to just keep the car. And he kept trying to push like, oh, like an old person owned this car, so you know it's like good. An old person. I was like, okay. So please make sure you have a backbone when you go into these freaking car dealerships, because I swear to you, they are really like, they're some fucking scammers. The same man was talking about, yeah, we're trying to like make up for our losses because of like how the economy's been and blah blah blah. Oh, I can tell. Y'all, I don't know what's been going on with my hands, but like my eyeliner just ain't been coming out as good as it used to. I feel like I've been a little shaky lately. I didn't even tell y'all why I was in the hospital. Y'all, I've been having like gut issues. I've been having problems with my stomach. Y'all probably can't tell because my face is super freaking swollen right now, but I have lost like 10 pounds in like 1 week. That is not normal. I was in the hospital for like 4 or 5 days and I still have absolutely no idea what's going on with me either. I'll keep you guys updated when I got out of the hospital, because like I didn't have my phone. Like the girl was out, so I didn't have my phone. I wasn't talking to anybody. Like it was as if I was here, and then like the next second a bitch just disappeared. Because my friends, like, it low-key made me feel kind of good. Like, as fucked up as that sounds, it made me feel loved when I came back out, because like the amount of like people that were like, okay, you haven't responded in 2 days, I'm scared, like what is going on, like Vanessa, please like text me. Like, okay, I guess people give a damn. No, I'm kidding. I know my friends love me, and they know I love them too. That doesn't mean ghost your friends and then act like, oh bitch, I was sick. Nah, don't do that. Nah, but all jokes aside, yeah, like I'm just dealing with some like stomach issues right now. I'm gonna be fine. So if you haven't watched my video where I talked about that like cord cutting thing, feel free to go and watch it. The whole like, oh, someone like tried to put a spell on me that I know, like go watch that video if you haven't seen it. It's a chit chat get ready with me with like a story time in it. But oh my god, y'all booked her. Like y'all really like sold her out. Like thank you for supporting like a small business. She hit me up and she was like, thank you so much. Like, and I'm over here watching her stories and she's like, oh, I'm booked out for the week. I'm booked out. If you want her information, hit me up on Instagram. I'm pretty sure it's Readings by Layla, and I think I follow her too. Y'all, this is random as fuck, but like I got hit up again by the same freaking plastic surgery company that tried to sponsor me a couple years ago, and I told them I'm not interested, like, because they were offering me BBL, like boobies, everything. And like right after I did those videos of getting my boobs taken out, I was like, y'all really gonna hit me up saying come get some free plastic surgery when I just had a bad experience? So they hit me up on some like, hey girl, like we saw you had a baby, like if you want to do a BBL or like a mommy makeover. No, I said no, and I blocked them. They really over here trying to pressure me, like why are y'all coming back again and again telling me like let us do your BBL, let us do your BBL? Like, do I look that am I wrecked? I don't want one. I am happy with my small gluteus minimus. Like I am okay. Ooh, I looked up this company and why they got nothing but bad reviews. Like, I'm not going to expose them, but they got a number in their name. That's all I'm going to say. How you got all these bad reviews and you're begging me to do my surgery? Yes, let me just fall in your hands and let y'all botch me. I am not interested in plastic surgery ever again after I had that bad situation with my breasts. Like, I am not going under the knife. I either gotta accept it for how I look or don't. And you know what, I've been low-key feeling myself a little bit lately too. Like I know I haven't been eating the best and I haven't been like, you know, working out as much, but like I've been feeling myself like my natural self. The fact that they want to pop up on some like, hey, like we really would love to like do your BBL, like we think you would look great afterwards, like what are y'all trying to imply right now? Toxic. But really what gets me is that they had all those bad reviews, yet they're like, oh, we can really like do something. Like, no you can't. Yo, I almost went and got my lips done though, like a couple of months ago. I don't know what I was thinking. Like, they would have just probably exploded. I do not have any filler in my lips. If you're new here, I do not have plastic surgery on any part of my body. I wanted to go and get like my lip, like my top lip done, just to like make it a little bit more like puffier, give more of a Bratz effect. But I learned how to do my lip liner properly, kind of, so I didn't end up going through with it. Like I made the appointment and everything, I just didn't end up showing up, which I'm glad that I didn't, because one, that would have been a huge waste of money, and two, I probably would have ended up looking like a fish. I have so much laundry built up right now that I need to do. It is ridiculous. So I am doing loads of laundry while filming this at the same time. I have absolutely nothing packed aside from Nyla's stuff. I don't even think Anthony's packed yet, and we're supposed to leave at 8 in the morning. We'll see. I'm gonna vlog everything, so you guys are gonna come along with us. So my idea is to vlog enough footage in one day to like give you guys like daily vlogs. I probably won't upload every single day, probably every other day. And I also have to kind of like figure out like the right time to upload, because I am going to be overseas and I want to make sure that I'm still uploading at somewhat appropriate times for you guys. I like to upload more in the afternoon just because I feel like most of the people that watch me are like grown adults that have jobs and stuff. So I like to, you know, post when you guys are like getting off of work or like after you eat dinner or whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna put some white eyeliner underneath. I've been doing this recently. I used to do this in high school all the time, and it would kind of like make my eyes look like... So I was supposed to go to LA and collaborate with Kelly and Life Being Dust, but y'all, like, after what just recently happened there, like, I'm too scared to like drive there now. Like, we were supposed to be there like the day that happened, the accident, but like we were supposed to be there on that Thursday in LA, but I ended up being in the hospital, so we had to cancel going to LA, so I didn't end up filming with Dest or Kelly, but I was supposed to be out there to film with them. And now, like, I'm low-key too scared to go there. Like, people apparently have been saying in, like, comments of TikToks that people in LA recently have been, like, really speeding and going crazy. And, like, you will constantly see people running red lights and, like, doing reckless stuff. So, I don't feel safe driving over there with my daughter. I'm here in Vegas. Like, I don't drive in Vegas. I drive, like, on the outskirts, like, on the outer highways, or I take, like, back roads and stuff. Just because, like... I mean, I don't have a reason to be driving in Vegas because I don't live in the middle of Vegas. So I don't like really experience like all the crazy like wild drivers like constantly speeding and stuff, because I live by all like the moms. But now I'm like too scared to go over there, so I'm like, nice, because I wanted to do these collaborations and, you know, get some new content on the channel, as well as, you know, meet Dest for the first time in person, and then also see Kelly and make some fun content with her as well. So I'm like, that freaking sucks, because now I'm scared. And you're probably thinking like, girl, then just fly there. Okay, but I still gotta get in the car. And y'all know how I feel about Ubers. Like, I've had very, very strange Uber situations. Last time I got in an Uber by myself, I'm pretty sure, was when that sugar daddy situation happened. Do you guys remember that? There's an entire story time to it, but I'll give you just a quick recap. Basically, I went out with one of my friends in Arizona. We went out to Mill Ave in Scottsdale to go to, you know, some clubs or whatever. Things didn't end up popping off like they were supposed to, so we left. We got in an Uber, and the entire way back, like, the Uber was acting super normal, telling us like stories about him and stuff, and how he worked as like a correctional officer or something, and then he also did Uber and like blah 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 blah. But as soon as my friend got out of the car, his demeanor completely changed, and all of a sudden he was asking me all these like super like personal questions, and asking me if I party, and telling me how he's like a party monster, and yeah, he's like 60 years old, but like he still hangs out with 20-year-olds and stuff, and just like telling me all this like weird stuff. I'm like, okay, like, congrats. Like, if you're trying to insinuate that let's go like hang out or something, that's not about to happen. Like, I just want to go home, sir. He's trying to say all these like little flirty things and trying to like hype himself up, saying like, oh, I got money, like blah 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 blah, like this is just like a side gig. But like 2 seconds ago you said you were a correctional officer and it didn't pay enough. Thing is, like, this man knew where I lived, like he was taking me home, so it's like I had to be nice because I didn't want him to like come back to my house or do something weird, right? He ended up taking me to my house, but he doesn't unlock the door. He doesn't like let me out of the car. He's like asking me for my number, telling me that he wants to be my sugar daddy and he wants to take care of me. Like, girl, it was a whole mess, but that's a whole story time if you want to go and like watch it. So yeah, I'm done doing my makeup. I haven't been wearing lashes recently just because my eyes have been getting really irritated easily. I don't want to share everything that I have to talk about because I'm going to be vlogging all day, pretty much every day for the next month. That is my goal for myself. I'm gonna vlog every single day on this freaking trip, so you guys are gonna get some really good content. I'm not gonna upload every single day, probably every other day, just so I have time to like edit the vlog and then like post it or whatever. But I'm gonna have to like record these differently because in my other vlogs I was like showing like the whole place that I was like staying in and like the outside and everything. I'm not gonna be able to do that if I'm like staying there, so I'll probably end up like posting the like tour of the place in the like last vlog before like, or when I like actually leave or whatever. But okay guys, I'm gonna go edit this video, post it for y'all, and then I'm gonna go live on TikTok. Make sure you follow my TikTok at messynessie15. I go live on there a lot. A lot of people tell me that they don't get notifications for my TikTok, so make sure you turn them on. I don't even know how to do that, to be honest, if that's even a thing. I'm pretty sure you just have to follow me and it like turns them on automatically, or if you have TikTok notifications on. I'm probably gonna go live on there and chat with people for a little bit, and then I gotta go pack. I love you guys so much. Thank you for supporting my channel and supporting me, and I will see you guys on a couple of days.